Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes, pretty much 30 minutes, and I found the video. I know you guys can't read this, but this is my original comment. You went down. No, it does work. No, it doesn't work. Yes, no, yes, no. People said yes and no. Main people that commented are Ray CFW and D. Joan Eugene. So I had people and gaming guys. Sorry about that. But we had people say yes, we had people say no, and now we're gonna put it to the test. I know it may not work, I know it might, I don't care about this disc, I really don't. Just a little destruction, a little fun, so why not? And that's pretty set in there. So we're gonna take this damp washcloth now, and we're gonna wash it out. Guys are gonna have to put you guys down a minute. Sorry about that. You're not really gonna be able to see anything for a minute here. So, you wait there. And I'm gonna show you me cleaning this old stupid disc that I don't even like anymore. Well, I'm gonna get this disc all clean. It'll run a bit. I need another rinse, but well, it's getting shiny, I'll tell you that. Nice and shiny. Now the paste is coming off really nicely, and I'm buffing the disc a bit, hoping to get some of the scratches out. So this is not a wet washcloth, this is damp. It is damp. Not entirely soaked. That's probably a bad idea. Now, you guys keep in mind, I did beat the crap out of this disc, so don't expect it to be 100% repaired if this does work. Now, is it going to make your disc shiny? You bet. This disc is really nice and shiny. I'm going to go dry it off over here. Dry it off. Dry it off. Dry the edges. Pull that off. So I can put it in. Now, other than a few really deep scratches, our little disc friend is nice and shiny. You can see it's gonna have a whole new shine to it. It's a whole new disc. Now, there are some deep scratches that I was not able to get out. There's one. Alright, that's it. There's only one scratch I couldn't get out. Oh, nope, there's two. There's two. There's only two scratches I could not get out of this disc. And keep in mind, I threw this thing all over the place. Everywhere. So, just to prove it, I'm going to put it in to the PlayStation. Prove that it works. Playing Black Ops 3 before. I know I'm only ranked 14. I don't care. Deal with it. So, for all you out there that say, don't even make your disc shine. Oh, yes, it does. This is a very shiny disc. It's all cleaned up. I even buffed out some of the scratches. So yes, it can buff your scratches out. If they're light scratches, then yes. And you gotta remember, look at the last video. I scratched up the crap out of this disc. I rubbed it all over the floor. Not like that. I threw it on the freaking floor. I threw it across the room. Basically threw it across the room, down to the floor. I scratched it up on every surface I could get. On cardboard, on wood, on hardwood plastic, everything I could get. I scratched it as much as I could, made it as damaged as possible, other than snapping it in pieces, and it has just taken on a whole new shine. It has just taken on an entirely amazing little shine. It's very shiny. And I even buffed some of the scratches. There were a lot of scratches on the disc. Now there's only two. And those two scratches were the ones that were very deep, very hard to get out. But yes, I was able to buff out some of the scratches. So guys, if this was not photoshopped, I promise you that. I promise on this. that this is legitimate. So all you people out there, you have a couple bad scratches. I know it sounds weird, but it does work. Look, I'm putting the game in. It's the same game I just buffed, because if you can look back in the last video, it's the one I chose to scratch up, and you saw me damage it a lot. Put it in. Hey, it's gonna pop up in a minute. Star Wars. I'm going to start it so all you haters can't say there's nothing wrong with it. Now, yes, there are deep scratches. Keep in mind, guys, I purposefully damaged this disc. I, with intent, damaged this disc. So, yeah, I can't start it up. It's broken. But keep in mind, I intentionally, with intent, damaged this disc beyond repair. I intently did this. Now, if your disc just happens to fall on the ground, get a little light scratch, you can buff out the light scratches, but if you got some deep ones, this is gonna happen. So, the game doesn't work. It does read the disc, as you can see, but it can't start it because of some of the scratches. So, yeah. Don't say, oh, well, now it won't start. I intentionally scratched this disc. Intentionally. I, with intent, damaged this disc on purpose. I knew it would get scratched. I wanted it to get scratched, and I wanted it to have major, major damage. If you guys look back in the first part of the video, you will see what I did to this disc, and you are going to see I damaged this disc with all I could do. I did everything I could without breaking it into pieces. I did everything I could possibly do without completely shattering the disc. Shiny disc. The disc reads. If it did not read, it would not pop up. Doesn't read. So it reads, it just doesn't want to start. Now, keep in mind it's an older game. It does have really long, deep scratch there. Oh my god, that's not good. But I don't care about this game anyway. Never did like it. After a while, after I beat it 500 times, but that's about it. I'm just gonna use this like a freaking frisbee outside now. But yeah, that's about it. This is Elite Gamer Adaption 2795, and there you have it. The Toothpaste can buff out certain scratches, and definitely can buff out. Oh, hey there, are you waking up? Can buff out small scratches and clean your disc to a almost perfect shine. Look at that, it's like brand freaking new. Look at that shine on that. You can even see the rest of my house. It's like a mirror. It's one shiny motherfucker. Hey, you waking up? Hey there. Hi. Hi. She's like, don't wake me up. I don't want to be woken up. Go away. Go do your video. She's looking at me. Alright, so there you have it. I used regular paste. Crest regular paste. Don't get anything that has like teeth whitening little strips in it. Don't do that. You get a smooth, normal paste. Apply it to the disc. Rub it around. Make sure you spread it out with a washcloth. And then just let it sit for about 30 minutes. I put a timer on my phone. And I let it sit for 29 minutes. So I was eager to get this done. But there you have it. You can buff out a disc with toothpaste. Sounds weird, but it worked. So, there you go. All you haters out there can't say nothing now because it worked. I know it doesn't start, but that's because I intentionally damaged this. You can go back and check what I did to this disc, and it was not pretty. So, that's the end of the video. Elite Gamer Adaption signing off.